Hello all, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today is my first time ever, as you can probably tell by the title, it's my first time ever driving a Tesla Model 3. Now it's not just any one, it is the long range, so it's a bit more of the more faster one. I believe it does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, but yeah, let's just cut all of that out and let's just get some footage of this. Finally got our hands on a Tesla Model 3. I mean, I've always wanted to drive a Tesla, especially, of course, being a fully electric car. I've never ever experienced a car like this. Always wanted to get my hands on one, but yeah, luckily I've had the chance now to actually drive this car, and I'll get more onto what I feel about it once I'm in the car. I'm gonna take it out for a bit of a spin. But yeah, it is a surreal experience. It really is. It is mental. So honestly speaking, looks wise, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think there are better fully electric cars out there, but yeah, looks wise it's okay. I just got a disapproval from a Porsche Cayman GT4 standard. But yeah, so it does look okay. I'm not saying it looks terrible. It is a smart looking car, but yeah, I think there are better looking electric vehicles out there now. But yeah, I mean, the color is something again that's quite bright and in your face. I think this color seems to be a bit of a theme now on my channel, because of course I had the Ford Puma as well. That was a mild hybrid. This is of course a fully electric car, but yeah, seem to be getting all these cars in the same color. But one thing I do like about it, let's not be too harsh about the Tesla, one thing I do like about it is this glass roof. It is fully glass, so I think inside it is a lot nicer to sit in the back of it, to be honest with you, because it won't be claustrophobic. You won't have any of that. But yeah, what do you think, guys? What do you think of the looks of this car? Is it nice enough for you to actually go ahead and buy, looks wise alone? Let me know. The way you actually open this car as well, it is mad. Honestly, it's like making a contactless payment. So of course we've got the card here. We just put it against there. It will open the windows, make a bit of a noise. And in terms of this, we'll just do that one-handed, doing it best as I can. And then yes, you're in the car. So yes, welcome to the interior of the all-new Tesla Model 3. What do we think of the interior of it? Yes, it's very simplistic. A bit too simplistic, some may say. I will probably agree with that. But yes, this screen, this massive iPad that you get, is extremely intuitive. Really good, quite clever. But yes, I think the main feature of this car, as you guys know, I like sunroofs, I like panoramic roofs, and this has got basically just a massive glass panel. Just that little divider there, which ruins it kind of. It would be nice if that wasn't there. But yeah, like I said, not too claustrophobic in the back. Let's have a look. So yeah, look at that. Quite a big car, really. Oh no, it's strange me saying this, but I don't know, I think the looks are growing on me now. Why are the looks growing on me? Never ever liked the looks of this car, but now it is quite rapidly growing on me. Oh dear. So yes guys, welcome to the interior of the Tesla. So to start the car, all you gotta do is grab this key. Won't be able to see this actually, but all you gotta do is place it under your armrest and just leave it there actually, and that will start it. So you just use the indicator to go into drive, and that's it, you're off. I should wear my belt. Yeah, so in this car, if you let go of the accelerator, it will brake. That was me braking. That was just me letting go of the accelerator. So yeah, it's got that technology behind it. Of course, I think it's something to do with the battery. But yeah, there's that GT4. That did not like seeing this Tesla. So yeah, that's one thing I want to touch as well before I get more into how the car drives, is looks. Of course, I've briefly said it. It looks quite nice, to be honest. Can't believe I'm saying this. I've always slated the looks of this car and all Teslas really, but it's growing on me, and I shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, I've got to be honest, it is growing on me. But yes, anyway, back to this car. We've got our hands on a Tesla Model 3 long range. So let me talk more about that before I do forget. Oh, heard a bing. Not sure what that was. Anyway, so yeah, Tesla Model 3 long range. The stats about it before I forget. It does have 351 brake horsepower. I believe it's a 75 kilowatt battery. I don't know what the right terminology is, so if I'm getting this wrong, I do apologize. It is something that I'm not too aware of. I've just briefly looked into it, but yeah, so I believe it's 75 kilowatt battery. Just so you are aware, apparently we're meant to be getting 350 miles from a full tank. Is it a tank? No, it's not. Battery capacity 350 miles, but I've had this car now for half an hour. It showed around that figure, and it's quickly gone down to 290, and I've definitely not done 60 miles. So yeah, I believe, of course, if you're gonna push it harder, the battery does get consumed very, very quickly. So yeah, I don't think you'll be getting 350 miles. I think you'll be getting closer to about 200, 250, in all honesty. Depends, of course, on how you drive it. Okay, so that's that. Having said that as well, the long range is the one that's in between. So I think you've got the standard plus and you've got the crazy performance one as well. So this is the long range. This is one that sits in between it. Again, it does a very respectable 4.2 seconds or 4.3 seconds. But yeah, let's get more into that. Actually, before we do start discussing the speed of it, because of course that's the main thing about this whole video, before we start discussing all of that, how is it like to drive? Okay, so initial thoughts as soon as I jumped in this car, as soon as I picked it from Tesla. Steering wheel is quite heavy. I do like a heavy steering wheel. I think it is better when driving. So yeah, the steering wheel is quite heavy. The materials they've used in this car are very nice. There's leather everywhere, or maybe good qualities of plastic, but yeah, that sounds quite cheap. Anyway, but yeah, so overall the quality is reasonable. The steering wheel feels nice, the armrest is nice, the door handle's nice, so all the places you can touch typically is quite nice. But yeah, other areas not too great. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So in terms of driving, of course, like I said, the steering wheel is quite heavy, which I do like. It feels nice when you are turning the steering wheel, taking the bends. It does feel a lot nicer. How does it ride? Of course, it's very comfortable. It's got huge tires on them, so yes, very comfortable indeed. No, not an issue there at all in terms of comfort. Plenty of it. The seats are really good, supportive, nice, good quality again. And yeah, I mean, going back to what I said before, it's quite an airy cabin, so that's nice. Like I said, if you those who know me, sitting in the back of cars, I feel quite claustrophobic. In this, it's got that massive glass roof, so yeah, I mean, it helps making it more able to sit in the back, if that makes sense. But yeah, quite nice in that. I can't get used to this though. As soon as I let go of the accelerator, it starts braking, and it's quite harsh. Don't know if you can tell by the don't know if you can tell. Anyway, but yeah, it's quite harsh in the way it brakes. But yeah, I think that's something that we'll just have to get used to if we were to go out and buy a Tesla. So let's talk about the power. What is the power like? Well, in summary, it's absolutely rapid. I mean, like I said, 4.2 seconds, of course, is very, very quick. I think the fastest 0-60 I got on my BMW M135i was 4.2 as well, I think. Yeah, 4.2. So pretty much same power as that. Now, the difference though in feeling that power
is ridiculous. So I'm gonna try and pelt it, and I just want to see if you can understand my reaction. Bloody ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And we go again. Wow. This is terrifyingly quick. I'm gonna try and explain what I feel. Hopefully you were able to get a bit of an idea of by my face of how this power feels. It's so abnormal. Honestly, it feels so. Obviously, this is my first time driving a Tesla. It's my first time driving a fully electric car, so this is another world to me. But yeah, the feeling of this when you're pushing it, when you're pinning it to the ground, it is so, I want to say, electric. Honestly, it is instant. There's no delay. It just gets on and it goes. It just plods along. Now, how does it feel? The feeling of this, in all honesty, it makes me feel a bit sick. I've seen this in forums and other people on YouTube. I've seen them mention this, but I've never understood how it would actually make them feel sick. I'm gonna try and explain that. So the reason why I'm feeling a bit sick, I think anyway, is that you're just completely disconnected from everything else. And because you're so disconnected, you're so cocooned in this own little world of yours, and when the way it goes, there's no drama, there's no engine noise, there's no gear change. You don't feel any of the dramatics or the theatrics behind it. It just catapults and it just gets on. I think that's why I feel like this. I don't know if I like it, but it is bloody rapid. There we go again. Okay, looks like it's got a limiter at a certain speed. Can't say that speed, otherwise I won't be driving anymore. But yeah, it gets to that limiter very, very quickly. Very quickly, actually. It's ridiculous. It is really, really ridiculous what they've done with this car. Wow. I'm lost for words. I actually am. That's that sound of the limiter, by the way. It's hitting that limiter way too quickly, like ridiculously quickly. And because it's doing it so quickly, that shows how fast this car is. Oof. Yeah, let's just say we're well above the natural speed limit. Wow. Okay, so power is ridiculous. Do I like this power? I do like it. Of course, it's rapid. It's stupidly fast. How do I feel when I do plant it? That is something, I don't know. I do feel a bit sick. There's no other way around it. Yeah. I think though, a tip or something that makes it a bit more usable, livable, is to open your windows just a little bit. I know it sounds really silly, but I think that helps. If you open your window a little bit, there is still some contact then with the world. You do feel that you are traveling very fast when you do accelerate, of course, because the wind is coming through those gaps of the window. So yeah, it does feel like you are traveling fast, and I think a human needs to feel that kind of interaction to not feel sick when driving fast. Am I making sense? I don't know if I am, but yeah, I'm trying to explain what I feel from the car. I hope that is coming across. But yeah, I've got the windows open and straight away I feel a bit better, but I can't really pin it right now because there's a lot of traffic. Let me see if I can make a bit of a gap. Okay, so holy moly. This power is relentless. It's so instant. I know it's a silly comparison to make, but of course I had the BMW M135i. The power in that I thought was pretty instant. In this is as soon as you go near the accelerator, you're a couple of centimeters back into your seat. And the power delivery is quite vicious as well. Of course, being a 4.2 second car, it is on form. But yeah, I'm gonna close the windows just so, of course, I'm just a bit concerned that you might not be able to hear me. But yeah, I think that opening the windows does make it a bit more livable, but still doesn't really take it away. Doesn't really take much away from the overall driving experience of it. Can you get used to it? Maybe, potentially. Of course, if I had it long enough, I could tell you that. I don't have this car, unfortunately, for that long. I do have to go and give it back. But yeah, maybe it's something that you can adapt to and grow along with. But instantly, right away, instant impressions, initial impressions, is difficult. It feels very uneasy. It feels like you're in a spaceship. The way the power is, I mean, if you ever watch cartoons, anything like that, anything that shows spaceships launching, it feels like that. Yeah, it's quite ridiculous, really. And the speed itself, I want to describe it as supersonic speed. The reason why I'm saying that again, I'm just linking it back to this whole spaceship UFO kind of vibe, because that's how it honestly feels. It just catapults and there's no sound, no drama. It just gets on with it. It's something that honestly is, I think personally for myself, it's going to take quite some time to actually get used to. But wow. Another thing, of course, I want to show you as well is the screen itself. It has this amazing technology where you can see the cars that are around you. You can see, of course, the speed. And yeah, I mean, very, very clever. And I mean, even shows you how close you are going in the lines, which is pretty cool, really. So yeah, very, very, the power delivery is unreal. It feels quite fake. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it doesn't feel natural. It really doesn't. And the way it just gets on, honestly, it gaps cars. I'm on this long straight right now, and honestly, it just absolutely, the distance it creates is ridiculous, and how fast it does it, again, it all adds, and it is ridiculous. Yeah, so I mean, the way this car gaps the other cars, it is ridiculous. I mean, just did a bit of a test. I was at red lights, I absolutely planted it. The car behind me, it looked like it was still there, stopped at red lights. It's crazy how quick this car just picks up and goes. Yes, that is amazing. The way it goes, the way it feels in going, something that I think I may have to get used to and maybe drive this car a bit more to fully understand it. But initially, I don't know, I'm just a bit sketchy about it right now. Why? And then yeah, mad, absolutely mad. So of course, this car, we're seeing more and more of it on the road. We recently had the fuel crisis, so it's quite relevant really to review a car like this. Perfect opportunity to get behind the wheel of a Tesla, really. So yeah, I mean, this is the future, isn't it? I mean, in terms of getting electric cars, this is what we're kind of going to be feeling. But I've heard with other electric cars, they do play a bit of a sound when you do accelerate. Maybe that would assist or make this all a lot more, again, I'm going to use the word livable with. So yeah, maybe an idea to try them out, give them a bit of a blast as well. Okay, making all these bing noises. I don't know why or what. But yeah, so how to summarize this car? Yes, this car is the future, something that we do have to embrace. Are there other brands out there that are doing it better than Tesla? Potentially, yes. I've not driven them, so I can't say. I would, of course, love to get my hands on them as well, see what they're all about. This car in its own right, reviewing the Tesla Model 3 long range, has been definitely an amazing experience. Is it something that I would go for? Maybe not yet. Personally, I wouldn't go for this kind of car yet. I would still like to enjoy my more typical petrol combustion engines. But yeah, I mean, overall the experience is overwhelming. Like I said, the power is ridiculous. How it makes you feel is not so great, but yeah, something that I think you have to experience yourself rather than me trying to explain it. I mean, I have tried my best to get that message across. I don't know if it has come across clearly enough, but yeah, in summary, it is a good car. It drives, like I said, very well. It feels solid, it feels tough. It doesn't feel like a little lightweight cheap car. It does feel like you are driving something expensive, which is very important, especially in my book. The materials in the car overall are of a good standard overall. The steering wheel is nice and heavy. So yeah, I mean, it's a good car. It really is, and I can see why people are going for it already. I mean, I think those are eager to embrace the future earlier. Why not? Why not? Absolutely understandable. I can see why they are going for it, and yeah, it is a car that is quite admirable, especially the way it performs. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I think I've talked enough about it. Please do though, let me know your thoughts about this car. Let me know what you thought of this video. Did you like it? Did you think that I got the message across of what this car's about? Or did I explain it reasonably enough? I don't know. Let me know what you thought about this video anyway. Yeah, guys, so as always, please do like, share, and subscribe. Got plenty more content. Got plenty more content coming your way, of course. Got plenty of cars lined up, so please do like, share, and subscribe for plenty more content. Thank you very much for watching the video today. Take care. Goodbye.